All right. Well, I'm going to start off. This is our social call with Harrison Stokes. I'm Daniel Sutherland. How you doing, Harrison?
Doing well. How are you?
Pretty good. So basically, the topic for this social call is basically for us to, I guess, practice our initiation and invitee uh, way for Google Plus, and then I guess we can talk
All
about the
right.
class.
Well, I'm going to start off. This is our
Mhm.
Harrison Stokes. I'm Daniel Sutherland. How you doing, Harrison?
Okay. I don't know what that was. All right. So have you taken any online class, Harrison?
This is like my second one. I took one about 2 semesters ago with IS management
Okay.
online. It's pretty interesting.
Do you have any good experiences with it, or?
Um, it was good. It wasn't too hard. I was kind of scared about that going into it, that I'd forget about keeping up with the work and whatnot.
No.
But yeah, one of the things that I kept having to ask the professor for a lot of help,
Yeah.
like with because I had missed a few things because I had forgotten about them. So he was gracious, which was cool. But
Gotcha. Have you had any similar challenges with this class with the quizzes and everything, or has it been kind of, now that you got
um,
the hold of it?
I've had to remember this stuff, but I think I did a better job so far with remembering. I actually did have I had another class, consumer behavior online, last semester. So I guess this is my third.
Okay. Have you
Yeah.
taken Professor Shadakis before?
I have not. This is my
Okay.
first time.
Yeah, I took him. I took a entrepreneurship for marketing for entrepreneurs class, and it's actually pretty cool class. He's a great guy, does pretty good job explaining things and getting the content down. So hopefully these we can learn something from these sales calls and everything. Is there a specific reason as to why you took the professional selling class?
I think it was for my major. They required it, but for this specific one, I knew Circadicus was a good, well-reviewed, like long-term professor at Kennesaw, and so I saw him open. And I was like, awesome, I can take him. So, but
Okay.
the only one open was online, so that's why I took it.
Yeah, I think, this whole online sales call thing is pretty interesting. I know
Yeah,
I read, how for this course, if it's in class, it's, you got to do it in class, and now we're just doing it on Google Plus.
right.
Um, I mean, as far as Google Plus, how familiar are you with Google Plus? Is this, your first time with this class, or have you used it beforehand?
This is my first time using it. I actually didn't. I've always used Google, but never the Google Plus. I never really saw a big need for it until this class. So this is my first time.
Well, I mean, if anything, the cool thing about Google Plus is I actually it's funny because I was getting or applying for a social media marketing internship, and basically they were trying to find a way to implement a new social media page, and so Google Plus was actually one that I had pitched to them. And the cool thing about Google Plus is it's basically uh, Facebook, but with a lot more implementation of YouTube and being able to help your search engine optimization, you know, with Google. So I just found that kind of interesting. So
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see what else. Have you looked at any of the ADP training for or the ADP product that we're supposed to be selling or
I have looked a little bit at it, not too in depth or anything, but um, I think I had heard of them before, that they were like a payroll service. I'd
Mhm.
heard that name, so I guess they're recognizable. But yeah, not too.
So yeah. So what do you think? You think it's going to be a pretty easy product to sell, or you think there's going to be a couple of challenges in it?
I think it'll be challenging because it's not like not a like tangible product really. It's more of a service. So I think that'll bring a couple challenges to it.
I guess, yeah, totally agree with that. So, well, I think we hit our 5 minute mark, so I guess we can go ahead and cap this one off, and then if you want to go ahead, we'll get yours going, all right?
Alrighty, sounds good.